Hello and welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have another chess classic. This one was played in 1969 between Mikhail Tal, who was playing with white. His opponent was Alexey Suetin, and this game is a chess classic. You just have to watch. If you haven't seen it already, it's pretty much in all chess books because it's really that special. So Mikhail Tal opened the game with e4. His opponent replied with c5. We have knight f3. We have e6 for black, and we are in Sicilian defense. We have d4, c takes on d4, knight takes on d4, and we have a6 for black. This is kind of variation of the Sicilian defense. White continues with bishop d3. Black replies with knight e7. We have a knight c3, knight b to c6 for black, and right now we have knight b3 for Mikhail Tal. Tal refuses to trade the knights because black would have a really nice play after picking up this knight and attacking the center. Our game continued with knight g6 for black, and we have castle for Mikhail Tal. Black continues with b5, a very common idea in the Sicilian defense. We have bishop e3, and d6 was played for black. White continues with f4, attacking in the center, and we have bishop e7 for black, continuing the development and getting ready for castle. We have queen h5 for Mikhail Tal. Tal already lets his opponent know that he is ready to attack. Black doesn't care about that, and he plays bishop f6, which is a mistake by the computer. Computer actually recommends playing a rook b8 as the best option here for black. But after bishop f6, Tal continues with rook a to d1. Although computer marks this as an inaccuracy, this is a perfectly decent move. We have bishop picks up on c3 by black. Another mistake here. Actually, the best move was to play queen c7, but black missed that. He decided to give up his dark squared bishop. And after bishop picks up on c3, we have b picking up on c3, and queen c7 was played for black. Tal continues with rook d2 with the idea to move this rook on the second rank or to put it here and then transfer it to the third rank. Computer sees this as a mistake and actually recommends playing f5 here, immediately opening the black's position since he still hasn't castled. Although this is not a mistake, this was slightly better by the computer. So after rook d2 for Mikhail Tal, black continues with knight c to e7. We have knight d4 for Mikhail Tal, and black continues the development with bishop d7. Another mistake. Computer actually sees that a better move was picking up this pawn, although Tal definitely saw that this was a possibility. He still doesn't do much because everything is protected, and white just wants to put his rooks in the game and start the attack on this weak king. So this was the main idea behind this move, but this wasn't played. And after bishop d7 for black, Tal now finally starts with the attack, and he firstly strikes in the center with f5, a really good move. Black continues with e picks up on f5, and after e picks up on f5, we have knight e5 played by black. A good decent move. Right now you are blocking this e file, and you want to at least pick up one of these bishops and stop the attack. But unfortunately this wasn't possible, but because you are playing against Mikhail Tal, and he just doesn't want to give you any breathing space. Immediately he strikes with knight e6. You cannot pick up this knight with this pawn, and your queen is now under attack. Black is forced to do this trade, and after f picks up on e6, and now we are in the critical part of the position because right now black plays g6 and makes a mistake, unfortunately, because black thought that he will just pull away Tal's queen and then he will be able to castle either on king side or on the queen side, and everything will be fine. Unfortunately, Tal had something else in mind, and now Tal finds an amazing sacrifice. But before I show you this amazing sacrifice, if you enjoyed this game so far, please make sure to leave a comment, like and share, because words like this actually help the growth of my channel. Thank you so much in advance. So after g6, Tal finds this amazing sacrifice. Queen picks up on e5. And after, of course, this sacrifice black has to take, Tal finished with beautiful e picking up on f7. After this, Suetin decided to resign because there is no way you will either stop a checkmate or you will stop a huge material loss. Of course, I will go with you through all of the lines. So for starters, if you go to f8, this finishes quickly with bishop h6 checkmate. After e picks up on f7, if you go on d8, then there is a different line here. We have f8 with a promotion of a queen, and after rook picks up on f8, we have a rook picking up on f8 with a check. and after king goes on d7 we can pick up this rook, but we have even something better in this position, and that is double check with with bishop f5, checking here and checking from this rook. You only have to move your queen right now, your king, pardon me. So after this, bishop e4 check, and now you have to block with your knight, and after bishop picks up on d5, king d7 is pretty much the only solution, and after rook f7, king goes on c8, rook picks up on c7, king picks up on c7, and this is a completely won endgame for Mikhail Tal. So there is another option here after e picking up on f7, and that is to go on d7. Then the game would continue again with bishop f5 double check, and after your king goes on c6, then we will continue with bishop e4 check, and after knight goes on d5, which is the only move, bishop picks up on d5 with a check, and after king goes on d6 we have bishop picking up on a8 with a check again, and after king e6 we will continue with bishop d5 check, and after the king goes on d7, bishop b3 is another check, and after the king goes on c6 we will continue with rook f6 check, and after the king goes on b7 we continue with bishop d5 check, pulling you away on the 8th rank, and after f8 and a promotion of a queen, after rook picks up on f8, rook picks up on f8 with a check, the game is over because you have to give up your queen, and we have a huge material advantage, and of course Tal knows how to checkmate with his rook and his bishops. So this is how this game ended, and this is all I have prepared for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a comment, like and share. As you'll know, this really helps the growth of my channel. Share it with people who love chess. Also, let me know your opinion about this game. Let me know if I missed something in the analysis. Have you enjoyed this game? Do you enjoy Tal games? Do you have some recommendations for me? If you wish, you can donate to the channel. I will leave the link in the description of this video, or you can become a channel member. This also helps. Of course, I will continue making videos, and this is not obligatory. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your support, and we will see each other in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.